Dobra, witajcie wszyscy, z tej strony Sarlen, a to jest Dragon Age Inkwizycja. I mieliśmy się spotkać z Cassandrą, więc zróbmy to.
Training here will save them out there, if they're smart. You took quickly to the training. We'll keep it up.
Fajnie, a co to teraz z nią? Nawet mi też coś się daje, jeszcze biorąc pod uwagę, że ukończyłem jego szkolenie templariusza.
This tome has passed from Lord Seeker to Lord Seeker since the time of the old Inquisition. And now it falls to me.
That's a lot of not very exciting reading, apparently.
On the contrary, it's a delight. I'm riveted.
Oh, you're joking.
Do you know what the Rite of Tranquility is? The last resort used on mages in the Circle, leaving them unable to cast, but depriving them of dreams and all emotion. It should only be used on those who cannot control their abilities, but that has not always been the case.
Deprived of all emotion? That sounds...
I always thought it a necessary evil. What finally began the Mage Rebellion was the discovery the Rite of Tranquility could be reversed. The Lord Seeker at the time covered it up, harshly. There were deaths. It was dangerous knowledge, the shock of its discovery in addition to what happened in Kirkwall. But it appears we've always known how to reverse the Rite, from the beginning.
Tak, krótko mówiąc... No, wiedzieli, no ale... Uznawali to bądź sobie za tą ostatnią broń. Coś jeszcze chciałem powiedzieć. A, właśnie ten rytuał wyciszenia jest dosyć ciekawie... Z ciekawym smaczkiem rozwiązany właśnie w tej części. Jest jakby bardziej wyjaśniony i... W sumie też pokazane, skąd się wziął.
Why keep that knowledge a secret?
We created the Rite of Tranquility. To become a Seeker, I spent months in a vigil, emptying myself of all emotion. I was made tranquil, and didn't even know. Then the vigil summoned the spirit of faith to touch my mind. That broke tranquility, and gave me my abilities. The Seekers did not share that secret. Not with me, not with the Chantry, not even with... There's more. Lucius was not wrong about the Order. I thought to rebuild the Seekers once victory was ours. Now I'm not certain it deserves to be rebuilt.
Czyli tak krótko mówiąc... Weźmiemy oczywiście tą opcję. Ale ten poszukiwacz tak bardziej się nie pomylił, mówiąc, że w zasadzie są plugawcami. Plugawcem jest mag, który został opętany przez demona. No niektóre demony podszywają się pod duchy i tak... To jest takie teraz skomplikowane.
I can't be the only one remaining. We will always spread to the winds and some may still be out there. I would find them one by one. We would all read this book, no more secrets. Then together we would establish a new charter. The Maker's work in truth.
You keep saying that, but what is the Maker's work?
There is no way to know for certain. That is why we must seek it out. Perhaps we lost our way because we stopped looking.
Dobra. Flirtujemy dalej. Z tego co pamiętam, stwierdzimy, czy to będzie romans z Cassandrą.
If anyone can rebuild them into something worthwhile, you can.
But are they worth rebuilding?
You could make them worth it.
I will think on your words. Thank you. I could not have done this on my own.
No, dobra. Trochę daleko mnie wyrzuciło. Ale poradzimy sobie. Tu Cassandra i tak stała gdzieś obok, więc... O, mam na ten poziom. Jakby się ukryć, czy ona coś jeszcze powie? O, ho, 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 ho. To będzie piękne. To jest świetne. Serio, spoilery małe.
Good book?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, are you blushing?
What would I have to blush about?
You tell me.
It's of no interest to you, I'm certain. It's a book.
I can see that.
It's one of Varric's tales. Swords and Shields. The latest chapter.
Czyli przeczytałaś wszystkie.
The latest chapter, meaning you've read them all.
Not since this all began. We've been busy.
That's just her favorite.
Nobody asked you to winter.
I couldn't finish the last one you lent me. I actually feel dumber for having tried.
It's literature. Smutty literature. Whatever you do, don't tell Varric.
Bierzemy to.
Maybe I should read that book.
You? No.
Why not me?
You're the Inquisitor.
Oh, I see.
They're terrible. And magnificent. And this one ends in a cliffhanger. I know Varric is working on the next. He must be. You could ask him to finish it. Command him to... Pretend you don't know this about me.
Wiecie, jest po prostu świetna. Warik! Idziemy do ciebie! To jest chyba jedna z najbardziej komicznych misji w tej grze. I cholernie mi się ta misja podoba. Warik, chodź. Toś w roztarku.
Corypheus is back. Oh, shit.
O, jeszcze nie rozmawiałem od dawna, co? No dobra.
If you and Hawk defeated him once, we can do it again.
We didn't just think Corypheus was dead. He was dead. No pulse, no breath, full of stab wounds. There wasn't a lot of room for doubt. It makes me wonder. I thought the wardens imprisoned Corypheus to use him. Maybe they did it because he can't be killed.
Dobra, jak dorwali
How
więzienie,
did you
podajmy
and
z nich
Hawk
chwilkę.
even wind up in a Grey Warden prison for ancient Darkspawn?
Corypheus sent people after Hawk. He actually got control of an entire Carter clan. Made them drink Darkspawn blood. Weird shit. We tracked the Carter to an old dwarven fort or something in the mountains. Of course, it turned out to be a trap. They needed Hawk's blood to open the locks holding Corypheus, and they drew us into the prison to get it.
Dobra, jesteśmy wojownikiem, tak?
Nothing is unkillable.
I'm not so sure about that. Do the things in the Fade really die? Maker's breath, what have I let loose?
Brutally murdered is not really the same as unleashed upon the world, Varric.
In this case, it might be. But you've got more important things to do than listen to me worry. Just let me know when you want something shot.
Myślałem, że się rusza, jak to zrobię. Wariku. Nie, to jeszcze nie to. Metal, ja z nim dawno nie dałem.
Is this a bad time? I can come back.
No, it's all right. Bills are really not that engrossing. I've been meaning to come talk to you anyhow. I never officially joined the Inquisition. I don't know how to do this disciplehood thing. I'm a businessman. Never really followed a chosen one before.
O,
I don't need a disciple. I need a friend.
If you knew how intimidating you are, you wouldn't make it sound so simple. You just don't know what you are to the people out there. The Herald of Andraste is a symbol bigger than any of us.
There's no way I can be bigger than myself, Varric.
Sure you can. You don't see yourself like they do. The sky tears open, demons everywhere. To ordinary folks, these are the end times. The only hope they have is you. You're the sign that somebody might hear their prayers. That maybe they're not abandoned after all. You heard the crowd singing after Haven was attacked?
Please tell me you aren't going to burst into song now.
Don't worry, I'm not that cruel. I should probably get back to work. Unless, you up for a game of Wicked Grace?
Dobra, możemy z nim pograć bodajże w karty to są. Dobra, wali to jeszcze nie koniec. To za cały
What can
odcinek.
I do for you, Inquisitor?
Cassandra chce książkę.
Cassandra is waiting for the next issue of Swords and Shields.
I must have heard that wrong. It sounded like you just said that Cassandra read my books.
Musimy...
She's a pretty
Bądźmy
big
szczerzy.
fan, in fact.
Are we talking about the same Cassandra? Tall, grumpy seeker, like stabbing things?
Jest.
Wait, did you say the romance serial? Oh, she'll be waiting for a while then. I haven't finished it and wasn't planning to. That book is easily the worst I've ever written. The last issue barely sold enough to pay for the ink.
I was hoping to give it to Cassandra as a gift.
Oh, come on, that's just cruel. Even the Seeker doesn't deserve that.
Hej, jesteś wredny,
So,
Wali.
you want me to finish writing the latest issue of my worst serial for Cassandra?
Tak.
Oh, that's such a terrible idea. I have to do it. On one condition. I get to be there when you give her the book.
Tak tragiczny pomysł, że nie mogę tu mówić. Deal.
You've got a deal.
I'll get to work then. You know, the fact that the book is terrible just makes it more worthwhile somehow.
Jestem podłym człowiekiem. No ale cóż. Zadanie jest po prostu zbyt świetne. Nie ma aż tylu świetnych... No tak. W tej grze jest trochę tekstu, co po prostu mnie rozwalaje na potęgę. I parę misji. Ale... To jest jedna z najlepszych. Gro, nie przycinaj się. Dziękuję.
What have you done now?
I get it, Seeker. You're still sore after our spat.
I'm not a child, Varric. Do not suggest I'm without reason.
A peace offering. The next chapter of Swords and Shields. I hear you're a fan.
Ewelina.
This is your doing.
Oh, yes. Do you really think I'd miss this?
Well, if you're not interested, you're not interested. Still needs editing anyhow.
Wait!
Ten uśmiech na Warwicka.
You're probably wondering what happens to the Knight Captain after the last chapter.
Nothing should happen to her. She was falsely accused.
Well, it turns out the guardsman...
Don't tell me!
This is the part where you thank the Inquisitor. I don't normally give sneak peeks, after all.
Thank you.
Varric's the one you should be thanking.
I am but a humble servant to my loyal readers.
I wonder if I have time to read the first part.
Don't forget to tell all your friends, if you have any. Completely worth it.
Indeed. Było tak cholernie warto tego wszystkiego, że to bajka. Teraz mi coś powiesz? O! Jej! Dobra. Odcinek na pogaduchy. Świetnie. Czy my przeszliśmy przez... Tak, przeszliśmy przez rusztowanie.
I was hoping we could speak privately.
Are we not?
Right. Of course we are.
Więc przechodzimy bez rusztowania. Ajaj. To ser.
The flirting. With me. I've noticed it. Unless it is my imagination, which is entirely possible.
O, nie. O, dobra.
If it makes you uncomfortable, I can stop.
You cannot court me if that's your intention. It's impossible.
Dlaczego?
Why is it impossible exactly?
That should be obvious.
Well, it isn't obvious to me.
You intend to properly court me? You of all people?
Is that what you want?
No. I take it back. That is what I want. I want a man who sweeps me off my feet, who gives me flowers and reads me poetry by candlelight. I want the ideal. You are the Inquisitor and the Herald of Andraste. You cannot be that man.
Bierzemy.
You won't even give me a chance to try.
The world hinges on our actions. We face death at every turn, Inquisitor.
That doesn't change how I feel.
It changes everything.
Dobra, gdzie mnie zaraz wygnała? To jest chyba nasz ogród, którego nigdy nie zwiedzam. Czekaj, co za zadanie? Nie. To. Dobra, no. Dokończmy już to.
Fertile ground even here.
Inquisitor, Elan Vimal. Honored to represent the College of Herbalists and offer my services as apothecary. My colleague Adan was clear about the worth of your cause. I look forward to assisting him.
I look forward to working with you.
And are you? I wasn't sure what to think of you people, but all the mundane... I'm here... Inquisitor.
What is your evaluation of...
We are well supplied, and I foresee only better to come.
Are there others who...
They are helping now. I have contacted... They are not, shall we say,
Where did you...
I studied with Adan after he left the service of the King of Ferelden. Our College of Associates tends to meet informally. They are all as good as another, truth be told. My skills and contacts are better suited to more imminent need.
I take it you're a city...
It's not a useful identifier. I am an... Perhaps that wasn't immediate. I have skill enough to be evaluated by what I can do. My associates appreciate my work. Of course.
Rozmawiam na temat kwiatów. A, Walroi... Valeroyo. To co? Idziemy tam, prawda? No, oczywiście, że tak. Nie przegapiłbym czegoś takiego. Dobra, dwóch tutaj. Tak, chcę prosić bez pełnego składu, bo ja tutaj będę tylko po te dwie rzeczy. Potem idziemy do Redcliffe, gdzie też wyruszę sam. W tym odcinku śmiesz ten romans dokończyć. Skoro już tak daleko zaszedł, to go po prostu dokończmy, a potem jedźmy z fabułą. No i oczywiście jeszcze takimi pobocznymi misjami niektórych towarzyszy. Na przykład naszego ulubionego byka. Tak, powinien zapytać jakiegoś strażnika, czy zabicie arcydemona pozostawia wszędzie bryłkowce. Żywią się byle czym. Ale patrz, je pustynne słońce na śniegu zamarzają, a wytropić się łatwiej niż własny tyłek. Sekspenta w pierwszej części bryłkowca mogliśmy chyba wręczyć Lelianie. Tak. Bryłkowca. Towarzysze nie lubią, gdy zawijamy ich większą ilość, z tego pamiętam. Co on takiego ma? Dobra. Mam świecę. Teraz idziemy po kwiaty. W którymś momencie będę musiał sobie po prostu porobić porządek. Ciekawa zbroja. Wygląda gość z Inkwizycji.
By the Maker, it's the Inquisitor himself. Would you care for a bouquet of flowers, your worship? The roses have been exceptional this season.
Bierzemy.
I was looking for some flowers, in fact.
Indeed. For what occasion, if I may ask?
For a lady friend.
Oh, no simple wildflowers for you then. I have just the thing. I'll send them to Skyhold, in fact. Rare beauties your lady will adore.
To byli jacyś fajni sprzedawcy. Z tego co pamiętam. Kupi, sprzedaj. Co tu? A, przepisy na toniki. Czyli to nie ten. Może ten miał coś ciekawego. O właśnie. Jakiś topór albo tarcza pomiotu, ale mi to samo teraz mi się podoba tu generalnie. Więc sorry panowie. I tomik poezji Red Cliff. Dobra, idziemy do Red Cliff. On jest gdzie? Tutaj w tym. No dobra. Pójdziemy do tego gościa. Z Dorianem przyjdziemy tu innym razem. Będę musiał zrobić właśnie taki odcinek na tego typu ustrojstwa. Okej. Mała notka o wargestach. Całkiem ciekawe. Kontrastowanie no zwykłych wiejskich poglądów, czy tam ogólnie tych miejskich i tak dalej z rzeczywistą naturą konkretnej istotki. A chyba nie będzie takie proste. Tu jest. Rozumiem, chyba problem ze sprzętem swoim. No, mi się wydaje.
Ah, you must be the surfacer they call the Inquisitor. That right? Wish I could sell you some books. Wish I could sell anyone some books. Sod it all.
So what happened?
Surfacers. It took all my coin for bribes just to find out the damn... Thought I was bringing supplies to the robes.
Any book?
Sure. Mages love...
Znać karawanę. No dobra, no. Przedłużymy sobie najwyżej trochę odcinek. Jak chcę ten romans skończyć, ja tu widzę, będę musiał jeszcze powalczyć, czyli muszę sobie ekipę złożyć tutaj. Na szczęście jest obóz. Nie muszę się, nie wiem, cofać do podniemnej twierdzy i tak dalej. Zmień towarzyszy. To tak. Weźmiemy sobie Doriana, weźmiemy sobie Warika. Weźmiemy sobie Byka.
Inquisitor, I've something for you.
Not now.
I don't have time.
Yes, sir.
Byk. Tutaj to jest, dobra. Jeden punkt, tak? To w ogóle byku uzbrojenie. Dobra, nie masz takiej wielkiej różnicy. To jest znacznie lepsze, dobra. Nie mam ochoty walczyć z niedźwiedziem. Na niedźwiedzi długo schodzi. Na niedźwiedź mu to chyba gdzieś i będzie mnie chciał atakować. Teraz polecimy sobie tędy trochę naokoło chyba. Tak, troszkę naokoło, ale nie bardzo minę wyjście. Nie mam chuj, się z tym miśle sprzeczać. I znając moje szczęście trafi na przynajmniej jeszcze jednego miśka w okolicy, który nie da mi spokoju. Nie być przyjemnie. Mam was gdzieś. No dobra. Mus to mus, tak? No ale dźwięk z gry to mógłbyście mi oddać łaskawie. Dobra. Nie przerzuciłem ekwipunku, niedobrze. A, to leciał jednak. No, byk jednak trochę oberwał w międzyczasie. Jak to byk? Tu są. To ci? Chyba ci. No. To mi poezji. Dobra, wracam do twierdzy. Nie. Tak, to jest twierdza, sorry. No to jest otchłań, zaczniemy w następnym odcinku. Teraz idziemy romansować. A tak, można sobie zaprojektować własny świat pod kątem save'ów. Tradycyjna rola. A, Behemoth, czyli tak. Dokładnie, Behemoci, czyli chyba największy templariusz. Czyli no, największy czerwony templariusz. Poddany najsilniejszemu skażeniu. Tak to mniej więcej wygląda. Zresztą chyba walczyliśmy z jednym Behemotem już. Jeszcze w azylu. Tak, się przymierzyłem z magami. To na bank walczyliśmy z Behemotem. Dobra. Lecimy podbić serce Kassandry. Będzie trzeba oznaczyć filmik plus 18. Tak. For safety reasons. No wczytuj się szybciej. Dobra, jest. Cassandro. Chodź, idziemy. Chodź. Taś.
Planning troop movements now?
I'm trying to imagine what it will look like when we're done. All of this once belonged to the Tevinter Imperium. Andraste changed that, as did the Blights. As for what will come next, I cannot guess the Maker's plan.
We make the world a better place.
Because everyone agrees on what better means. I know I want a world where people trust the Chantry and that trust is respected. I want to respect tradition, but not fear change. I want to right past wrongs, but not avenge them. And I have no idea if my wanting these things makes any of them right.
Even if they're not right, they're certainly admirable.
Some would disagree. They would call it heresy.
That didn't sound like the ravings of a heretic, Cassandra.
Perhaps not. But it takes precious little effort to paint even an act of compassion as damaging.
Myślałem, że to już teraz.
What guides you?
Dobra, na tym odcinku po prostu zaczniemy od romansu.
You
Teraz
make
już dokładnie tę
decisions
rozmowę.
that shake the world, yet always seem so assured. I wish I had your confidence.
If I'm guided by anything, it's you.
Oh, excellent. The blind leading the blind.
I don't think you're blind.
You're persistent.
I thought you liked my confidence.
When we first met, if someone told me I would be pleased to have you lead me, I would have throttled them. But I am. The Maker chose well.
No zlitujmy się.
I appreciate that.
We still have a long road to travel, Inquisitor. Wherever it takes us, I'm glad you're here.
No dobra. Romansidło w następnym odcinku jednak. Trzymajcie się ludzie i miłego dnia. Mam nadzieję, że jakoś przynajmniej wam się to podobało. Cześć.